Hey folks, I'm going to show you how to make your collection using Wakelet. So you're going to type in wakelet.com/at SEQF capital FILM research with capital R. And you should arrive here at the Film Unit Research Project. This is an example of what you are going to make. You're going to make a collection using a TED Talk, a Google podcast, a New York Times article, which if you use this account, you get a free education pass to the New York Times for a year. You're going to include a trailer, and then you're going to include something from our databases. So let's go ahead and see how you would do that. All right, when you get to this screen right here, you're going to click Log In. You're going to select Continue with Google, at which point you will go through your single sign-on credential, and it might ask you to add a couple more details. This app has been approved by the district. Then you're going to select Create a New Collection, and you're going to give your collection a name. So I'm going to look at John Hughes of 80s fame. Now the cool part is that you just add the address for all of your resources. And before you do that, you can go up to this little palette right here and you can add a cover image. So I want to actually not use my own. I'm going to pick something from the library that they already have, and I'm just going to type in pink because I want to talk about Pretty in Pink, the movie. And let's go ahead. I'm just going to take this. Okay, now comes the fun part. Now you need to get your resources. Okay, I think it's best to work side by side here because I'm going to use Miss Conradson's collection to find my resources. So first I need to find a TED Talk. I'm going to pick this TED Talk here, We Should All Be Feminists, because so many of the 80s movies did not naturally relate to feminism, and so maybe I'm making a connection about that. So after I watch the TED Talk, I would copy the post, and I'd come over here and I just type it in there, and it adds the resource. So let's go back. Now I need to find a Google Podcast. The part that you are not watching is where you actually spend the time with the work. So I'm going to type in Molly Ringwald because she came out later to say how hard it was to be a teen in those movies. And so here I see this is all about her and things that she regrets and whatnot. And this is Mayim Bialik, so I like her. I'm going to click this one. I would actually listen to it, and then I would include the link like this, Command C, and come back over here and paste it in. Anyway, let's go back to John Hughes. Now I'm going to go to New York Times, and I'm going to type in John Hughes and find something about how those movies maybe don't hold up to our standards for today. This is about the movies. These are memorable scenes. Okay. If the article doesn't come up, I go ahead and find an article that does, and then I click the link, and I am going to paste it over here. Now, you may be noticing it's asking me to find my subscription. So this is where we take a second to remember I include the link right here so that you can get your education pass. Okay, then you're going to find a movie clip or trailer. So I'm going to click Pretty in Pink over here to the trailer. I find it right here. I click the link. Ooh, that 80s sound is so good. I copy my link. I put in the web address. Of course, I would spend the time watching. And now I'm on my way to the hardest one, which is using the school resources to find an academic article. So I haven't done a very good example of really committing to John Hughes for the sake of this sample. So let's go ahead and type in John Hughes. And I'm going to find something about his background, about his life in Chicago or in the suburbs. And this is where you have to remember that you can sign in with Google here to get the links, or you can just press Get Link. So and this is actually a good chance for me to show you. I keep messing up and I keep adding the same thing. So I need to go here and click Delete because I only want one of these. Delete. Okay. So I'm back to my collection, and now I need to highlight this Gale link to get to this article. And again, I paste any web address. And now this is going to look really terrible. Okay. So I should add a picture here. So I can edit any of these. I can go ahead and click an image. I can upload an image. Okay, I'm going to just type in the 80s because this is, again, just for fun here. But you'll see I can put in that image, and then remember it said I could reposition it. I could do all kinds of things. I could really zoom into Wonder Woman if you're writing about Wonder Woman. I don't know. Okay, and then I could add why this article relates to John Hughes's directing. Okay, what I want to make sure is that I think in the directions we asked you to label your collections, right, by your name, first period. There we have it. Now, what you want to do at the end is you want to click share, and you want to make this public so that you can share it with your teacher, and then you want to take the link and upload it to Canvas at the end.